Yo, what is up? Stop this melt and jump right into it. All right, got my sound check on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Gonna do this real quick. See if I got this handy. And of course, I don't have it handy. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I don't see the one I wanted, so. Looks like. Get back to this real quick. All right, okay. Give me just a second. And I will connect us. Present. All right, happy Tuesday. Oh, man. If you got them, spark them. Don't be afraid. We're going to jump into the melt real soon here, real quick like. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, evening, night, weekend, weekday, whatever day it happens to be when you're checking this out. Drink love to all the hardworking meltologists out there. Let's see if I can turn this down. There we go. Kind of loud there. Look at some of this melt here. Stay observant in this world of lies and deceptions. They're deceiving us with the food. They've been deceiving us with the money. All this fake fucking money, making us work every fucking day of our lives just to maintain, keep our head above water, huh? Wow. That's not how we're meant to live. We're surviving, not living. Most of us surviving one day from another. This place has been hit real bad. All that shit down by the bottom of the water. Let's see if we have another one we can slide into. Once again, break love to everyone out there. All you hardworking meltologists, truthers out there. We're doing everything we can to spread the truth. So many aspects in getting the truth out there. I usually deal just with meltology. That's what I'm into now. The other truths, I let other people spread those truths. Debate and argue with these knuckleheads. I think we're spinning around at 1,000 miles an hour. Doesn't matter what it is. It can be 10,000 miles tomorrow. If the news says that's what it is, and they all agree, that's what it is. It is what it is. No argument, no complaining. They all seem to get along. It's all the truthers that seem not to get along. Make us look bad. We gotta stay united. Put this puzzle together. I only have so many answers, and I don't even know if the answers are correct. They just fit. They fit in place for me. We all, it wouldn't do us all any good if we all had the same thought pattern. We wouldn't get nowhere in none of this stuff. We always have to have people who think other stuff, and then we, look at that evidence and try to go where the evidence leads us. Whether it's flat Earth, whether it's meltology, whether it's the poisonous injections, whatever truth you're seeking. We can only, each individual only has so much that they can offer. With everybody putting in a piece, though, it just makes it so much more to a broader piece of information. And it still doesn't mean that it's right. It just means we have other options and that we're thinking. We're not just following one person. We're thinking and trying to figure this out. Me, as far as meltology, I've said it before. I feel my part is I collect evidence. Go out and collect evidence. Most of my evidence is pictorial evidence. I'm leaving it up to the photographer that took it, and also that I'm looking at a real picture, not a depiction of something. You got people out there draw pictures better than shit. Some cameras take pictures. I've seen many of them. You can't even tell it's a real picture. It looks just like a person. Holy shit. You've seen it as well. But the milk ain't going nowhere. It's everywhere. In abundance. It's not going nowhere. I mean, they might build over it, and that's what they do. Build on top of it. But it ain't going nowhere. Shit like that. Shorelines, coastlines. Sparkle if you got them. We're about to jump right into this video here. We got a lot of evidence to go through. It's 1 o'clock my time, about 10 minutes after 1 in the afternoon. It is Tuesday, beautiful day. You're seeing all the damn rain we've had in the last month and a half, 2 months. I mean, it's just been nonstop. Actually, it's really good weather. Had to go out and maintain my slave job today, make a few shillings, few cents, and now I might be able to eat tonight. Tomorrow, I don't know, maybe try to find something I can have leftovers. Huh? Seems like that's what we have to do nowadays. Where you go, the price has gone skyrocket. I'm gonna slide one more. I was gonna jump into it right now, but I'll slide one more. Give me time to use the restroom real quick and grab my beverage. All right, I'm about to kick this off real quick. All right. Well, Wendell through. We're going to start this off once again. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for taking the time out to stop by and check out some Meltology. Does this look like the same place we just saw? I see a lot of the same pics, huh? Well, in that case, I don't know what happened, so let's do this. Let's jump out of this. Slide up over here. Get up out of this here. Stop that. What's up, Mark? Our Melted Reality. You guys make sure you join the group if you have not already. Meltology, Boots on the Ground. Matter of fact, I don't know why I don't even have my banners up. Where are my banners? For some reason, there you go. Put that up there. That right there. True Seeker 69. Check out Jen and Shapu. They usually, although Jen was flying solo the other day, they usually teamed up over there, doing a great job. Breaking down Meltology. You guys seen her show the other day, flying solo. She had a lot of great stuff in there, like she always does. Check her out. Check out Shapu. Check out Fruitkiss. Research my research. I'll leave that down there for right now, just so you guys can see the groups. Let me make sure that's the right one. We got two of them up here. Yeah, that's it. All right. So let's jump into some of this evidence, everyone. Once again, make sure you join the group. There's many groups out there. Find a place to call home. Join all the groups if you can. Spread the information. Show your support. Even when you don't have time, just share the photo. Hit the like button, like a photo, and then gives encouragement to a lot of the people out there, especially new people, to keep posting and finding evidence. So yeah, support one another. Each one teach one. Tartarian Meltdown. You guys check out the documentary, and he's been doing great stuff. He's been busy now, the married life. So we may not see that part 3 for a while. With the big move in the new wife and everything, the new lifestyle, but it's not stopping them from doing the live streams and going out there, boots on the ground, getting evidence. So great stuff, man. You're busy over there, man. So way to keep grinding. That's what we do. I'm gonna jump into some evidence real quick, and I'm going to show this, and I got a few things. I'll do it like this, entire screen. Boom, boom. Actually, before I do that, I think I'll do this. No, I'll do it like that. This is it here. I'm just going to show this here because I don't really have any memes for today. But, this is for all the truth seekers. This, stuff we have to go through, The only people that are mad at you for speaking the truth are those who are stuck living in a lie. And keep speaking the truth. That's what we have to do. Sometimes you get discouraged. You get some new information. I know when I did, first thing I did is went and told my family. I thought, this is who I want to share it with. And Shit, they looked at me like this dude right here, like I was fucking there to rob him or something. So, you gotta be prepared when you share that information. You're not gonna get the reaction that you have once you find out the information. You get excited and you find out you've been lied to, and then you want to share that with the people you love, the closest, your closest friends and family, and they all of a sudden think you're a conspiracy theorist, and all of a sudden something's wrong with you, and everything you've learned in life now doesn't exist because you're some idiot. They want to tell you stuff about shit that you learned in school. It's like, all that stuff is the new information I'm trying to share with you, not this old shit. We know the old stuff. We all were taught the same old stuff, but yeah. And this one here, this is just one of those ones. I don't care who you are, what you do with your life. It's your right to feel happy. But how can you feel happy doing this in front of someone like this? What do you get out of it? Seriously. You're supposed to be doing this in front of adults. Why? Anything in front of someone like this, a child. Why grown men dressing up like women? I don't know what the fuck this one is. Avatar reject or whatever, but I don't condone it at all. But somebody in the school district thinks so, because they got these people in the school district and they're paying them good money to come to schools that, children this age and up to, 10, 11. They don't go to high school, because high school, you want to get a fucking can of beer thrown at you, bust in the head. High schoolers are different, but they can try to manipulate these young ones. But I don't know what you get out of it, man. It's just disgusting. And it's disgusting that our tax dollars go to the schools and systems that pay these people to do this. It's a damn shame. Here we got these guys again, the Oonga Boonga crew. This is what they do to dumb you down. When you go to places like this, they call them archaeological sites. What are that damn word? It's stuck in my tongue. Sites, instead of just saying melted building, they always got to tell you that shit, and they throw the dinosaurs and the fucking cavemen in there just to, and the fake skins to make you think that these people walking around with fucking spears and spears made out of stone and sticks and shit, and they're got nothing better to do for the rest of their lives but to dig in something, the hardest goddamn thing around. Not a tree. You're gonna go dig into a damn rock. This person here would have been dead by the time you got the front door in. But this is what they do to dumb you down. You pay good money. They got all this fake shit right here and talking about hominid, what they call it? What was it? Hominid something. Goddamn ape man. All them different stages of bullshit. Oh man, but you can clearly look at the melt. Fuck. You clearly see the melt. And I gotta tell you, they chiseled the family. See, the thing is, when you go in this place right here, you don't ask no questions, because you see this at the door. Then you walk in the next door and you pay your money because you already animated the bullshit, the story. You're thinking about fucking the Flintstones and the dinosaurs and these people hiding from the dinosaurs and all that dumb shit. You've already created the story, so it makes it so they don't have to sell you anything. You're already sold on it. The TV shows, the movies, all the shit, all the indoctrination that we all had to go through. So it doesn't, you know what I mean? You don't mind paying the $20, $25, and then you get souvenirs and shit. Let's show you a couple things first. And this, when we're talking about concrete molds, this is a mold right here. This is another part of the mold. There may not be any brick in this. It may be all concrete mold. A lot of times you'll see these, and I had another good one I couldn't find, and it started getting later and later as far as time to come on. But I got a couple molds. So just so you new people, when we're talking about brick turning into block and concrete molds that are melted as well. This here is probably all concrete. Now, some of these things you're going to see, and they might be brick as well. Sometimes it's hard to decipher because some of the bigger ones, they're actually brick, like a cake with the concrete frosting on it. So here's another mold. Huge mold, probably weighs 1,000 pounds, if not more, right? All this here is one piece and the rest of it's broke off. So sometimes the building will have this all the way on it, but it would be melted, right? And you'll have it on top of the layered over and you won't know what it is. It'll just all melt. More of the mold, just so you have an idea of what's being dealt with when we're talking about concrete, molds, and brick back here. These bricks here are probably encased like a cake and blocked with frosting. Inside is brick. Depends on what size, but these bricks also expand like popcorn, like a popcorn seed. Melted Saraf, hired in the giraffe. Brick love to you, brother. Shout out to Saraf. He's still in the hospital doing his thing, getting better. Talked to him yesterday. He's been in the hospital now for the last month, guys. I don't know if you know that. Maybe even longer. He might be going on 5 weeks. That's why you haven't seen him. But he's in good spirits. He's doing better. And hopefully we'll see you soon, buddy. Melted Saraf, hired in 2 giraffes. Brick love to you, brother. Sending you good vibes like always, man. I'll be talking to you soon. Deborah Simpson. The camaraderie inside the group. This is what you get when you join the group, people. If you haven't already, make sure you join the group. Join all the groups if you can. Great evidence in the groups all the time. I mean, this is fucking dripping. It is coming down. Look at this shit. I mean, if you can't see the melt on that, that looks like it is wet. Like there's wet tar coming down, like he could reach there and just pull it like taffy. This is the melt. Internal, external, fervent heat coming from the bottom. Don't know what was on the outside. Could have been some plasma event, could have been the sun. I don't know. I wasn't here, and if I was, that avatar got roasted that day. And I don't remember none of that shit. Probably a good thing too, because some of these bodies and stuff that we see was supposed to be in Pompeii don't look like they were laughing. But anyway, Deborah Simpson, check her out. Check out her page, YouTube page. She's always been, she's a legend. She's always been doing great work from day one. She gets it. She understands it. And she's a deep diver. She'll do more than just pictorial evidence. She'll start writing shit up, big old paragraphs and pages and send literature and stuff. She's a deep diver. I don't do that. I'm strictly pictorial evidence. The way it works is that there's so many like I said, there's different chains in here. My job is what I feel is my job is I collect evidence. I feel that I'm good enough on that. I present the evidence in the group. Shapu has a group that goes out to over 30,000 people. So right away, my evidence is being looked at by other people, new people, people who get it, some people who don't get it. From there, it's just a moving chain from there. This tells us right here. My opinion, a lot of other people's opinion. This is the middle right here. This is the dome, the top of the dome, the highest point here. Like if you're in a dome, and if it's a dome, it should be getting lower and lower. And I think that's why they don't allow us to go to Antarctica, because the further you get out. Now a lot of people think it's an infinite plane. I think it's a dome. And that fucking wall, once you get to it, you're gonna touch it. That's my opinion. Of course, the middle right here, the North Star, is the center, the highest point of the dome. It's like any dome. As it goes out, it gets lower and lower and lower, and pretty soon it touches the fucking ground, right? So I think that Operation was Dominic or Operation High Jump. When they measured the dome, it measured. Now we can never believe anything they fucking say, but sometimes they're spitting the truth when they weren't supposed to, because they weren't trying to hide everything. And every now and then they spit the truth because I guess they have to. But there are different measurements. But yeah, we're stationary. You got a few moving stars up there, wandering stars. So back to what I was saying as far as what I do. I collect evidence, right? Then you get somebody else who writes all this up on it, right? Then they send it somewhere else. See, I can do this. This is my evidence. This is what this the way it works, guys. This is the way it works, and it has to remain this way. Each one teach one. This is how the message gets out there. Like I said, my part is just I find the evidence, and I get up here occasionally, and I'll do live streams to reach some people. But what's happening right now is the group. You got to be in the groups. You put your evidence out. Somebody else sees it. I don't know this person. They saw the evidence, right? They get it. So they write up the evidence, and they forward it off. Boom. Now a whole nother group of individuals outside the group are looking at this evidence going, what the fuck? Right? That's how it happens. That's how it works. It's the assembly line. I put it into Shapoo. Shapoo has 30,000 outlets, right? Boom. Those outlets get it. They send it somewhere else. I mean, it's great the way it works. Here's some more right here. The same thing. Boom. They get it, and then they send it somewhere else. Now the information is getting out there outside of our circle. It's going, if it was just me, it wouldn't get too far. It would just be me and my friends inside of my Facebook friends. But the group allows it to go so many different places. That's why it's important to be part of all the groups, so you can put it in different groups. And those groups can get it to other places, and other people see it, and then those people join the group. Once again, Laquita, right? She's in the group, but I put this on my page, and what does she do? She sends it out. Boom. Now instead of just my friends, it's going out to people she knows, and so on and so on. So that's how it happens. And when I got in the group, there was less than 100 people in the group with Shapoo. No other group out there, just the one group. Now we have at least 5 other groups. I'm sorry. No, 3 of the groups are Shapoo's. Meltology 101 for all you new people. And Meltology 101 is kind of Shapoo went back in time, started the first group, which was the group that is private. And then he started the second group, which was non-private. And then he started the third group, which was 101, which is also it is public, it's non-private. And put all that information into 101 that was not there, the tools that wasn't there when we started. So great stuff. Robert Ford, he's in the group. He gets it. He's putting out great evidence every day. But I want to focus in on this one. Once again, we have this huge megalithic, what they're going to call a solid rock or whatever, and the polygonals, whatever, depending on which way it's standing up and where it's at. But look at this. Look what we have. Look what it is. He sees it. How come you guys can't see it? Look at that. The rest of it's been melted. You can see through here the ghost image of the right here, ghosting through. It melted over. It's all structure melted. Right? He's been putting out a lot of great stuff. You guys join the group if you haven't already. Check out Robert Ford. Every day he's putting out great stuff. I mean, everyone's putting out great stuff, don't get me wrong. But this kind of goes into what I'm going to show. I'm going to go over a few things that I was going over last time. I grabbed some more pictures. This picture here is a picture from Shapu. I grabbed this off the page. Um, and main reason is because over here are these bricks. Now, I want to reiterate, we don't need to doctor up any pictures, okay? If someone doctored this up, it was not from the group. Just want to put that out there. Now, I've seen many pictures before of Meltology was even a thing, when we were just starting out. There's pictures that were surfaced around of the pyramids with the bricks just like that. Now this picture here, I mean, we've been in Meltology now for almost 5 years, so I just want to put that out there. We don't need no one trying to come in to stir up some bullshit. I want to put that disclaimer out there. We don't put out pictures if we know they've been tampered with or altered. We don't need to do that. The evidence is in abundance. It's everywhere. This guy here knows it. Let me see. I think okay, yeah. Let's take a look at this. Then we'll go back. So right here, you see how this is all textured and bubbled up. Well, this is either brick on top that's melted, or it had a stucco on top, and the stucco melted. But right here, you can clearly see how flat it is right here. The melt stopped right here. Now I'm gonna go back to the picture, and then we'll zoom in right there. The melt stopped. The whole piece right here is untouched. This razor edge right here is untouched. I think there's something else over here in this picture too that I noticed. Maybe not. Let's go back. So this area right here, the melt didn't, whatever this was on top, it did not foam over this piece here like it did down here. Down here, it's all rounded. This piece is flattened from this piece all the way back. But let's go ahead and do some more. I'm gonna stay on this for a minute. All right. So we're gonna take a look at this piece right here. So we got a sharp edge here. We got lines coming down, individual lines, and I'm gonna go to the next pic, which is gonna remove all that. You see this line going up. Okay, so all this here is bubbled up and cooked. This part here didn't get touched. So when they're telling you they poured this shit, right? They won't explain this. Now we're gonna ignore all this shit over here. You're gonna notice this in all the pictures. All right, they just totally ignore this. You know, like what is all this shit? I try to ignore that now. Some of these places have been buried, and when they excavate them and they fix them up, they'll move shit around. Okay, they have to. You know, they got to set it up. So some of these smaller ones they could have put in there, but you're gonna see this shit everywhere where it doesn't make no sense. Right, so let's take that away. Right here, there's a line coming down here. You see that little piece of line there, and right here. Boom, right here. Right there. Little piece comes out, this line here. Now I'm not saying these are bricks or you know, blocks that have turned, but they sure do have the shape of it, right? And once again, we have this line coming up, right? All the way up. Let's just keep it going. It's gonna get interesting. Once again, you always got this smaller pieces. Now these here look more like these, and these here just at random don't look like nothing, right? But we're gonna see that. So I'm gonna switch pictures just to show you guys right up in here. There's another picture I want you to focus on. This is the top of this, so you can clearly see these are in the back, right? You can see these are in the back. This here is the foreground, right? This is the foreground. You can see it's eaten up on this here, but this is going to have the sharp edge. This piece here is curved, comes around, and you see this here looks just like this shit back here. Uh-oh. This shit here is coming down. Looks like this shit here. I'm not sure if this piece here is on this or that. It's hard to tell. But let's go to the next one. Oops. There we go. So right here, there's pieces here are in the foreground. This back here is the background. This shit here is the same as this shit back here, right? Once again, I don't know about this one right here where this is located, because this piece coming up is kind of weird. So I don't know if this is behind it or not, but that's neither here nor there. Let's go to the next one. The rubble and shit over here, but we got more of that to come. All right. Small ones down here. Small ones up here. But now, not sure about this, why all this shit is in here. Okay. Not sure. Did they excavate this and fill this in? Not gonna waste my time arguing with someone over that dumb shit, because I don't know. You're not gonna show me a picture beforehand and show me they did. Okay. Once again, the stuff down here. Why is this here? Don't know. But look at this. This right here. Look at that right there. Let me bump it up a little bit more. This piece comes up here. All right, this shit here is part of this, right? Not poured concrete, but this shit up here. Here it is right here. Kind of flat right here, squared off. Looks like it's 90 degrees right here, squared off. And melted. Let's go on. Once again, this shit up here. Why is this in between? You know, why would, there's one thing on one side where I said, I don't know if they put them there, but why would anyone put this shit up in here with these big things, right? It doesn't go with anything, right? Look at this shit here and look what's stuck to it. This here, right? What is up with that, right? You know, anytime you're looking at these things, if you stay around a while, you're gonna always see this shit. Any place you go that has these, you start looking around, you're gonna see this rubble. You're always gonna find it. Back here, it's flat back there where this is swollen up, and once again, in there it's not. Evidence is everywhere. But let's keep going. We got better evidence. Other than her, there was something else on here. Here we go, right here. Kind of a ghostly image. To me, I could see through here, this piece here, as if whatever's on it almost didn't cover all this. You're still able to see some definition. But let's keep going. We got better stuff. You got the small pieces underneath, right? And then you got these here. And remember, none of these are ever going to be the same shape. Every one of them, I don't care what site you go to, you're not going to be able to take this one and say, oh, this is the same one as this one over this other site. They're all fucking different. All different. These are the bricks popping out, just like we see all the other places. Start expanding out, slipping through like toothpaste squeezing out. Rubble in between up in here. Right? Rubble. But let's keep going. Huge block right here that's melted together. It looks like these here that have melted, right? You clearly see the separation right here. It's melted together. These have blocked up, turned to blocks. Once again, they could have been bricks that are iced up with like a cake with frosting and made to look like this. I showed them last time how they do that. They put the bricks inside and they make all kind of different stuff. From from statues to columns, not columns. Yeah, those columns. They're all brick, and they're coated. Once again, up here. You think they poured this down here and then they just slapped this shit up here? Come on. Look at this. Alter states matter. Bricks going alter states. Nothing here. This stuff here, they're not putting this shit up here. You're not gonna put this big fucking thing up here. You might put some of these small ones to try to reconstruct it, but not these big pieces. I mean, definitely if you did, you have a crane in there, of course. It just doesn't make any sense to put these in here. If you got all this shit up here, why not just put all this up here? Why would you put these up here? This doesn't represent nothing that we've seen so far. So reconstruct, I don't think would do anything like this. These here, but not this. This stuff, that makes stuff like this to reconstruct, or to take this and place it over here. There we go. All right. Jen actually showed this pic the other day. I was like, she's touching on what I got. I'm gonna go. I got a couple pics of this. Let me grab some water real quick. Sorry about that. Wait a minute. I got some right here. Oh, didn't know I had some right here. All right. All right. So the crazy stairs, right? So what do we got here? First off, let's look at this big chunk right here, right? Let's examine this. You see all this over. Hold on real quick. I heard a baby out there. It's like, wait a minute, there's one baby here. Neighbor from a couple of buildings down. All right, so you see how damaged this is here, all melted and altered states of matter. But when you come down here and you look at this, I think on the next picture, these bricks have all been melted together, of course, but this chunk right here looks like this over here. Here we go. That's what it was. This chunk right here. Right. That's how we know what we're dealing with over here with this and this. Right. Because this chunk here doesn't look like this, but on the side panel, you can see the brick line in here. You can see the etching of the, I'd call it etching, because everything else is cooked out. This here is like this here, but with the brick line still on it. Brick line still on it. Same thing going on here. Cooked out in here, expanded. Right? Here we go. Once again, if we know this is cooked out and expanded, and this here, I can't go up, look like this down here, well, this, what the hell they do? Draw on here? Hold on, let me see. I don't know what these marks are here. Why these marks are here? That's weird. Same etching up here. This line goes across up here. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with this line here, but maybe I have another picture of it. Let's see. I got one more picture of this. Here we go. Here we go. What the fuck is this? A good picture. Let's see. Let's see what this line is. I don't know what's going on with this line, why it's here. We have to disregard this line up here because I don't know what this is up here. Why this is here. Oops. Because it's also here. It's weird. It's over here as well, right? So I don't know what the hell that is. It's kind of weird. Let's just disregard that until it's a little further investigation of what's going on with that. Once again, over here, look at this shit right here. Why would someone think you poured this and it's left all this shit here? Look what's attached to it. Look what's coming out of it attached to it. Look what's on the bottom of it. And you just poured all this shit, different shapes and sizes, and just butted it up against this shit right here. No one would notice, right? Look at it coming out of it. And over here, cooked. Once again, this one here has this nice razor right here. Look at this line coming down, and look where it's all expanded up here, and then it drops off here. All this in between, once again. Right? Yeah, you think they poured this and somehow decide to have a sharp edge on it, right? But all the other ones are ballooned. Down here at the bottom, melted brick down here, wedged in, all different shapes, sizes, all popping out, bricks popping out. Up on the top, you got the rubble up on the top, like we always see, right? This up here. At the bottom, same thing going on. This down here. The top. Right. It's always the same thing. All you have to do is investigate a little bit, and you'll start seeing the same pattern. These, like I said, these blocks all expanded, but these are bricks inside. And they've expanded, cooked out, viscous holes. See the melt down here, melted in, melted stairs. Like Jen said, who's melting stairs? All this rubble on top, bottom. Different shapes, different sizes here. Right. These opposed to this, this up here. Right. All these different weird shapes. Nothing straight. The hardest way to build, right? To just make a different puzzle shapes. Here we go. And once again, all the shapes, all the different, oh, wait a minute, you jackass. Yeesh, doing it again. All right, but let's slide over here. Once again, you got this rubble up here. Right, down here, you got this part up here thicker than this down here. Cooked out. See how this one's all the same, rounded down, but this one drops off and it's flat down here. Didn't expand that part. It, bent it and shaped it and whatnot, but didn't cook that part. All right. Enough of that. Once again, that's not my forte. I don't even like to mess with those. Frederick, what is up? What is up, Frederick? Brick love to you, brother. Brick love to you. Here we can see the bricks back here. So we know this is brick building. See the bricks down here. Nice to see you in the house, Frederick. Bricks here. But look what's happening. Look at this. Like an aperture here, some type of doorway or whatever. Right? You're still going in. This is a hotel, right? Still got guests up there, still hanging in. But it's been melted, cooked out. This looks like a pile of dirt. We don't know where the dirt is and where the brick ends. Which is which? It's all the same. Right? Once again, look at this place. Where she's at. Or he's at, my bad. But look at this building here. There's a couple of this pic, so we're gonna look at this. So look at the terrain that you have to go through to get to here, right? What do we have here? Melted like wax, right? Here we go. Here's your candle, melting, spreading out like wax, melting. Imagine trying to get to this building and you got to go through all this shit for what? What? I mean, instead of it got to cross up here. You got your heels on, grandma, and I got a couple pictures. We're gonna see. Once again, it's melting like wax, guys. You got to get that. You got to understand. We've been melted. I didn't do it. You didn't do it. But it is what it is. It's not going to change anything. You don't get money because you become a meltologist, because you become a truther. All of a sudden, someone says, here's a check for $300,000, $200,000, $1 million. No, you get ridiculed. Shit. Get no goddamn reward. I wish it was like that. Right? Look at the terrain that you're coming to get here. And they got it all the way at the back, right? You couldn't put this on the other side. You got it all the way to the fucking back of this piece of land. As far back as you can go, and you're walking across this shit to get to here. Wow. Really? I mean, look how bad. This is all the rest of the building. It's melted. Whatever else with this building? This your pocket of survival. So it's melted to shit. A little bit of rubble right there. Yeah, this is bad planning. I mean, you built it all the way back there instead of way up here, closer to the road. I mean, why way back here? But look at the melt. All this here is melted. All the building has been melted, and this is what remains. What is this doing here? I don't know. They could have built this 100 years ago. For what purpose? I don't know. Well, right here, I think this relocation should have been somewhere closer to the street level. Here's another mold, concrete mold, in back here, surrounded in the melt. And look what we have. We have bricks. We have bricks here. We have these blocks. These, I used to think were just, boulders. A few years ago, I would just call these fucking rock pile a bunch of boulders. But here's your concrete mold, right? Here's your piece of the mold in the back. And here's up in the front. The mold in the front as well. You see the wedges of brick in between. A piece of the brick shards. But look what's what happened to the rest of them. Shit you not when we tell you these damn things. These things they dance. Bricks doing tricks. Alter states of matter. They change. Shit you not. Look at this. All these bricks up here. This whole thing was bricks. And you have these balloon rocks down here. And this huge balloon thing going down here. You still got the concrete mold. But look what's around it. And look at this shape. Looking at something yesterday about the whatever designed it, the hexagonal or octagonal, whatever shape it is that those honeycomb that the bees do. They said it's from the vibration that they give off that it makes it that fucking shape. And I said, well, shit, that's the same thing we're discussing here. You know, as far as vibration, frequency, and altered states of matter from the X factor, everything going on like the Hutchinson effect, causing it to melt like wax, melting down, dripping, right? Drip, drippy. And here we go, prime example, right? Prime example. Look at here, brick in between, block, right? Huge block, brick, right? We know the building was brick, right? You got the evidence right there that it's brick. It just turned into block, right? And look at this, boom, right in your fucking face. Booyah. Right in your face, bricky, like a hickey from Kaniki, right? And here it is again. We're damn zoom in. Side as well. Still brick formation. Where the rest of it is going block, balloon rock, and like you still got some bricky right there. This brick's a little bit higher up than this one here. Brick love to you guys and gals. Inside that area that shows that the molding, concrete molds, bricks, balloon rocks down here, all cooked out in X Factor, melted like wax, like a candle. Thank you, Frederick. Thank you. Like a candle, melting, right? That's what we got. Bricks doing tricks, melting like wax. That's right. Melting like wax. Boom. And boom. Bricks doing tricks, melting down. Jump out of this real quick. Just to jump over here real quick. Thank you. And thank you as well. Appreciate that. I'm just going to throw another banner up real quick, and I'll jump right back in. Spark them if you got them. And I'm going to do this also. Do this. All right. Let's take a quick little drink here and get right back in. Remember, people, each one teach one. We are here to help one another out, to understand this event, to understand more about the melt. Is it going to happen again? Is it coming up? Why did it happen in the first place? No, don't know. We don't know that. All right. Okay, let me go back over here real quick. Go back to this. Where was I? Put a picture up somewhere. There we go. All right. Okay. So check. All right, that's cool. Okay. Let's jump over to Turkey real quick. Turkey's one of the places that the evidence is still there. I think a lot of places had this type of evidence. It's just that it's been destroyed. Can't get to it. Certain areas still have it. But look at this here. You still see the block in there. He's blocking up here. All this is blocked up here. Place cooked out neighbor's house. Building back here cooked out. Fried. That's what it is. We are on a fried circuit board, as Jerry DeCamp used to say. Reason why we're here, Jerry DeCamp. Discovering this, bringing it to our attention. Wasn't that long ago, and now look how strong we are. Look how many people now at least have a concept that perhaps, if they don't understand, at least it's there. The option's there. 5 years ago, that option wasn't there. We just had the narrative, what they told us, and we had to come and take and see shit like this and this thing, yabba dabba. Think, wow, these people were crafty. It's the fucking lie, right? Real crafty. I mean, split room, everything. God damn. Look at this. This shit better than my place where I'm at. I'd move in this fucker right away. Fucking palace. Go up a couple. Fucking put some doors up. Man. It might be a bitch getting back and forth to town, but other than that, I mean, if it was over here, I could move over there, shit. Have to be close by. Solid. Fuck drive-by shootings. Fuck, you better not. Better be a good fucking aim. Get through that window. All right. Look at it. Still blocked up. Blocked up around the window right here. Blocked up around this window. On the side, way up here. Come on. You know what's going on. Back here. Right. And look right here. What's going through here? It's hard to tell because it's starting to pixelate, but it looks like it's this block right here. It looks like the same block going across. Boom. I know my eyes are not fucking deceiving me. And you can see them in here. That's not pixelation. It's the same fucking block that's over here. You can see it throughout here. You can. Because you don't see that pattern over here if it was pixelation. You see it right up through here. Ghost images of this same shit right here, blocked up. You see it right here on the side here. It's all through here. It's all fucking building. We know what it is. It's all a building's been X-factored, zapped, cooked, fried. Here we go again. Blocked up, rocked up, right? Melted. Probably a component right here. Cooked out, and look down here. Here's the building right down here. The flood, the melt, the brick flood, the brick ash. Right? What's terra firma? Does it exist? Or are we just walking on melted buildings, on the ruins? Everywhere you go, it looks like this when you dig down, right? So if this is ruins, and the ruins is actually what they call dirt, terra firma, well, then, you know what I mean? There's a big pile of doo-doo right here, and this was doo-doo, and everywhere you stepped was doo-doo. Where do you have to go to get out the doo-doo? How do you know the difference if it's all doo-doo, right? And this is doo-doo. So if this is building and this is building, well, and as far as down is the same, well, you start to get the answer. Now that's a little heavy. That's the university level of meltology there. Don't want to go too deep. As you get into it, you will understand it. There's no such thing as terra firma, as far as we can tell, from what the evidence shows. No matter how deep down you go, you see the same melt, the same stuff, the same substance. You don't get to see the transition where you go from one to another. It's the same. More buildings looking like wax, right? Again, it's the concept, the idea, of the melt. You burn candles and you see the melt, the building, and it's melting. What's what? It's all the building. It looks different up here. Right? This here is the building, right? Back it up once. Here's your towers. And here's the melt down below. And down. Right? Towers melting down below. Some sort of component. All brick, cooked out, fried in the middle of nowhere. Most of these buildings are in the middle of nowhere that we've explored. Once again, melting, ripping, right, pulling down. A lot of times, that's what we see, like that building I showed earlier when I said Granny's going to have a hard time walking across. It was all the melt on the bottom, right? You're walking to get to that damn churches in the back. Well, the rest of the buildings are all melted. You're walking on them. Most of the time, most places you'll think this is a wall. But when there's, brick and stuff in the whole building, they have to tell you it's a building. But it looks the same as when you go down to Surfside, right? And you're laying out at that beach and behind you is this shit, right? Yeah, all the surfing areas you go to, they look like this. Not of course, not the beach area. The beach got the sand, but when you get to the wall areas, it looks like this. You go touch it, and the shit crumbles apart. You guys been to those surf areas? You got to fucking climb down that fucking steep embankment to get down there. The good areas, not the beach areas. You go lay out the wavy area. What shit looks like. That's all it is. That's all it is. Coastline after coastline, but you got brick in it, so they gotta tell you that it's a building, right? And they just make up a fucking lie, take you on tour guide for $20, $30, whatever. They tell you how the great people built it 10,000 years ago. Some dumb shit in the middle of nowhere with no electric tools or nothing like that. You know the story. You know the bullshit behind it. Brick lines. See the bricks in here? Exposed. Stucco still on this part here. Down below bricks. And look what it's turned into. You're looking between this here and this here. You're looking at this. Let me zoom it in. Right? Not too much. So when you look at this area here, right? And you got brick here and you got brick here. So what is this area? What is this, the void? That area looks just like this area, right? This void looks like this. So if this looks like this, what is this? And what is this? Is this not brick, right? Well, if it's brick, what is this? And why is this on the ground? Right? What does one start? What does one end? What's the brick and what's the land? Right? All brick. Scroll it up, cook that. Oh, yeah, I got a tag on here. You bastards. Go ahead and skip this one. I know those other ones I had tags because those aren't the type of stuff I do. I had to find those so-called polygons and stuff. Once again, we have some type of mold up here or stucco along with the mold. Looks like something in here, right here. And all these bricks inside that are all churned up, churned and turned, cooked, melted together. They call them ruins for a reason, because they're ruined. At one time, these were probably conducting electricity, some type of energy from the building, from the ether itself as well. And now it is ruined. Doesn't work. There was someone arguing with someone else on a post I put, and he was saying, "Well, these are ruins," and I don't get into all that stuff because I don't have time for it. People get it sooner or later. He's going back to the narrative says the ruins. Well, I wanted to say, yeah, it is ruined. It doesn't fucking work no more. That's all that is. That motherfucking ruined. Shit. There ain't no ancient civilization of cavemen. Another building still got stucco on it. Yeah, boom. Huge building, and if it wasn't for this, it would, in all these bricks, it would be passed off as a mountain, a rock, a natural formation. Mother Earth, God did it. Well, yeah, that God did do it. Put that building up there when he put all the other buildings up here. That's how I feel about it. Like I said, it's we all have different opinions on this place, and no one knows for sure. But my opinion is we're inside of a machine, and everything once it was presented for us to live in, all these buildings and shit were here. The water system was here. Animals were here. We were put in here. We fucking just be put in here with nothing. And take us 300 years to learn how to fucking make a hammer. Are you nuts? Just to build something? Shit. Hell no. Primitive? No. And all of a sudden we learned how to build the Tartaria. No. All that shit was already here. And then of course we, just like now, we invent shit. But these buildings, they were already here. It's here another natural formation, but they can't get away with it, so they gotta let you know it's a building. But how many of these have we seen? That they're telling you it's out in the water and tell you it's a natural formation over and over. Of course, this is a building, the brick lines, and of course the rest of the building. So they can't get away with it. But it's the same formation we see over and over. This here, this expansion right here, the brick expansion, we've seen this over and over, and they call it natural. Over and over. Over and over, you see the melt. Doesn't matter what the shape is of the melt. Once you see the melt, you understand the melt. Just like these candles, different melt. They're all wax, they're all melting, but different type of melt. Now imagine if you put the vibration on it and make it start doing the zigzag and the whoopie-woo. You're gonna get all kind of different patterns and stuff. This is this buoyancy. Once again, look at the ground area. What is the ground? And what is the brick flood? I mean, what is dirt? What is material from the structure? However you want to call it, because you're gonna get someone out there and try to be a wise ass. I'm trying to make it simple, but someone's gonna try and what? No, you know what I'm talking about. This shit here is the building, the ceiling, the roofs, the different floors of the building. We're only seeing one part of this building. We're inside of it, right? Where's the levels at? Right here. Look how high up we are. It's all the melt. Brick right there. Boom. Right here, brick line. It's trying to burn me. Look at the melt. Look at this melt dripping. Coming down this way. It might have some type of different color on here, so it may still have it had something on top of it, like some stucco still on it, concrete or something that's colored there. And you see the brick lines here, but it just looks like it's dripping down over it. And it shows this melted part where you're seeing inside. Inside of the building has been melted away. Once again, understanding of a pile of melt, right? So we see this melt right here dripping down. And we see this melt right here dripping down. Even has a aperture, right? Rock curtaining over here, dripping down over, rock curtaining, closing up what's back there. This one here staying open. And look, it even has something that got caught in the melt, right? Stuck in the melt. Rendition stuck in the melt, just like we see all the time, right? Bricks, and whatever was on the bricks is cooked out. You see the bricks down below. So this, once again, this could have been some concrete stucco mortar on top, cooked, or it could just be the layer of bricks on top, cooked. Tell on this, almost looks like brick formation down here, but I don't know if that's this layer going through to this layer, but definitely cooked out. Look at the flow, cooked out here, and it's flowing out of this doorway, coming out towards us. This place, aperture everywhere. Still got structure up here. This may be over in the Mustang area. And if it is, and you're interested in the Mustang, you're going to have to go check out Alkimos. He did a great piece on the Mustang, and it had a lot of evidence, about 400 pics on one post he did. And he covered a lot of that Mustang area. So if you're interested in the Mustang, go check out Alkimos. If you just want to check out some other stuff from him, he has a lot of great stuff. been putting out some fire. I mean, he always puts out fire, but he's been devoting a lot of time on these videos. He's putting out just some great stuff, man. So check him out on YouTube. Check out Alchemist 83. He's also in the group as well. Pockets of Survival. That's what these are. Cooked out. We see a lot of this shaped buildings that have been cooked out. Most of the time we see them, they're in Turkey area. I think this is up in the Himalaya. Could be wrong, but for some reason I think this was a Mustang. You see these pockets, you see these openings, but everything cooked out, but you still have lots of pockets. You can see the brick over here, brick over here, right? Back it up a little bit. There you go. You see some brick in here, brick under here. Structure still here. They still got it strung up, so I don't know what they're still doing. I guess just keep it going for a tourist attraction. You know what I mean? You got to make that money. Brick in this corner right here. You see part of the building coming through here. Cooked out though. Totally cooked out. Another one cooked out. And still see through here. Locked up. I don't know what's going on here. It got so cooked out. But look to the left. Exposed. Wow. This is probably in Turkey. This, I think I did it. Took some shots off of a video. And you got the double TP cooked out. You got the bricks turning block and the stucco still on. You see the layer of, you see it peeling off up there. Up here. You see it over here. And in between here, cooked out. A lot of damage in Turkey. A lot of damage. You go through there and you find a lot of shit. These bricks here, alter states, and you just look at how twisted this is up right here. Twisted and churned right here. Separating from the structure. From back here. All this mess. It can't be explained. I mean, you can clearly see the bricks on here. Bricks on here. And they're giving that Hutchinson effect. They're just going ape shit right here. Look at this. And down here. Balloon rocking here. Separating from here. Balloon rocking. Expanding out. All kind of mess here. Bricks, blocks, clankers. This here's you got an A-frame up here that's filled in. Closed out. Right here too. Opening is closed out. That's the melt coming out. Expanding out, looking for a place to escape. All these apertures down here, same thing. Once again, where's this building start and end? Coming all the way down here, bricks all the way down here. Cooked out, expanded. Yeah, scavengers coming in. The growth on top. This one almost looks like it's trying to crystallize. Let me see it's here. But look at this here, and this transition right here is cooking out. And this color here is awfully familiar with close to that color there, huh? Look at underneath here. Look what it's on. Cooked out, expanded. Looks like this here, cooked out and expanded. I don't know what this is. I don't know if these are steps or what. Look like they're steps, but they get wider, like they get narrower. Back here, wow, all this cooked out back here. Pieces to the bigger building in the back. Make sure I can still hear myself okay. Yeah, some more of this melt, right? More melt. That's what we're dealing with, melt. Pocket of survival. Looking down at the building and look where the building is. This is the building, right? This is just the outer building. But the main building is here, inside here. Just surviving. It also looks like there's some renditions here on the side. Not used anymore, of course, but down here. Like down here. Window possibly down here, something down here. As you go down. Something going on right here. And look, these windows right here. Look at this. You got these windows right here. And then you go down, window, 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 window. Open that up. Window, 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 going down. It gets a little pixelated. So same with this side, window, and then get down here, window. Mm-hmm. The texture on here cooked out, right? See the brick up here that's expanded. Right here, you see this is got the same texture as back here. It's just that it's painted. It has that texture that we familiar with on a mountain, on a rock, rocked up on the outside. It just has stuck over it. But it's doing this over here. Not sure what that is right there. Investigate. Looks like it's part of an archway. We'll leave that for now. You see this melting down. Break lines melting down. And you see the bricks here, of course. And more brick lines. You guys want to see this evidence, go to the group. I haven't posted it yet, but I'll post it. Because this is actually a lot of evidence in this place here. But there's a few apertures on this, and I only have this one pick up here, I think. But there's a couple of them on this where this is expanded, and this is going at a, what is it? Less than a 45-degree angle, whatever angle that is. All the way, and there's a whole town underneath it. But shit, I should have put some of the other pictures up there. But yeah, you see all the compressed brick lines. And then you got your pocket of survival up here, which is now the church. And you have to put those other pictures up. And we've seen plenty of these places with these huge, what we call boulders, balloon rocks, right? Embedded into it. I'm not sure where this is at. Oh, look at the brick down there. Brick line's coming down underneath right here. Trying to go Cubert. Interesting. Interesting mechanism right here. Wow. Anyway, we see quite a few pictures like that. And now we see quite a few pictures like this structure. You see the bricks all in here, cooked out. And this is all melted over like ice cream. The pocket of survival. And the same with this here. A good comparison with Australia, I think. Huge balloon rock, stained up, dripping down, cooked out. And another balloon rock. Of course, not as big as that, but ballooned out. And we see these are bricks that expand. And for some reason, they turn out like this. We've seen tens of thousands, huge, with rooms in them and churches and whatnot. And it's inside of a melted building. You guys want to see some good inside melted building stuff, go check out Deborah the Red Brick Chick. There's a lot of great stuff inside these melted buildings. These small balloon rocks cooked out. Definitely check her out. You got structure up here inside of this melted building. What's going on with this here? Whatever it is cooked out. I don't know what story they're gonna have in here. What lie they're gonna have. But definitely cooked out place. She's in there running this piping in there, inspecting or whatever purpose. Look at these huge blocks right here. Yeah, I don't know where this is, but huge. And down again, underneath, and look at these columns. I'm going to tell you that. Look at this. I'm going to tell you they put this stuff in here or something. Some type of coal mine, rock mine, diamond mine. They'll make up something to go with it. This is the interior of a building is melted. That's all they are. Still bricked up, blocked up. Interiors of the building. Once again, melted some giraffe, higher than a giraffe. Hope you're doing okay, buddy. Everybody else out there, hope everyone is having a good day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be in your time, place in the world. Hope all is good with you. Sending out positive vibes to everyone. Keep them going. Guys looking up like, what the fuck, dude? Look at this here. Now, did they go put this shit in here? I don't know. They could have. What purpose? I don't know. But they do dress up areas that, that tourist attractions. I don't know by putting any of this shit up here what it's going to do. I mean, he didn't do nothing to the rest of it. So I don't see none on this corner. I have to assume this shit was already here, but fuck, who knows what they did 80 years ago. Not there to examine it. They seem kind of odd to put brick in here, though, if they're trying to tell you they chiseled this shit. Like they don't want to take it out, huh? So it kind of goes against the narrative, so sometimes we have to kind of decipher. I mean, you got it on here, you don't have it on here. You have it on here. You don't have it up here. Looks like brick back here. At least ghostly images up in there. And this is definitely melting down. I mean, look at the action of the water. And look at the action of this melt. I mean, it's going all kind of different ways. We got this coming at this angle. It's going back this way. This stuff, these bricks here just expanding, shooting out. Wow, a lot of stuff going on here. And this here all cooked out down here like that candle we seen earlier, that green one with all that bubbly round stuff at the bottom. Another candle, melt it, just like that, melt everywhere. These people had nothing better to fucking do back in these days. They go dig holes in solid fucking rock, granite, fucking diorite, whatever material, like it's nothing. It's amazing that these bastards gotten away with it this long by telling us these fucking lies. And they're still getting away with it because not enough people know about this, but it's people finding out. And from there, you have to use your own, get as much information you can. You have to make your own judgment on how you think it's going on, and we don't have all the answers. We're trying to get the answers. Your input is just as important. It can help us get to the next step. Figuring this shit out. But the first step is to understand that this place has been melted. It might be hard for some people who believe in dinosaurs and shit because understanding this place is a machine. You think this is, we're here by accident, by a big bang. So, this concept here doesn't really go with what your belief is. Here's another molding bricks, turning block. Huge balloon rock. Right here. Pile over here of melt. And they're all stained and he all cooked back and stained, melted down, but it still has the brick in it. We'd like to look down here, back here. Not sure why you got brick up in here. I mean, don't know why, but let's go with what the narrative would say about this room. Right? This was a little blurred. But you see the expansion on this here. It looks like sandstone. We call it sandstone. You see this brick line going through, which is the same as this here. It's white. You see over here, it's cooked out, crystallizing. It looks like with this, the color is, but look down below. What is all this? Is this the building? Or is this the terra firma? Cooked out. Another carving, someone else carving into rocks and just to put your dartboard in there. Right? Couple of windows, a doorway. Hardest damn thing around there in this field. Right? Like it's nothing. It gets holes all through it. Out. Scavengers on it. Taking over, huh? Brick love to everyone, brick love. Small doorway. This gets holes all through it. Back here too. Building in the back, same thing going on. See it not going through. Separation in the viscous holes. Bricks right here, cooked out. Rest of the room cooked. Cooked out interiors. Interiors of the room. Got the stucco on top and the brick behind it. Right. Old piece of pottery or whatever. Right. Balloon rocking. The bricks are balloon rocking coming through. The rest of the building back here looks like you can just rub up against it. It's going to turn to dirt. Right? Good old dirt. Once again, you got the moldings on here. You have your concrete stucco mold. You have your concrete stucco, and then you have your moldings on here, your edgings. Right? It's not on here; it's off. This piece here, it goes across. And underneath, you got the brick. Up here, the same thing. All concrete and brick cooked out, and the ground. Once again, the ground is the building. When it's cooked out, creating the ground to walk on. Cooked out. How deep do you have to dig before you don't get anything like this again? Where you can say there's a separation where you're not on a building. Person down here. It's all cooked out down here, and this huge opening up on top. What is up there? Inside of a building. Walks over here. Sure. It looks like it. It looks like there's some stuff up in there. I guess some room up in there to do some things. This piece here, this indentations. bricks doing tricks. Balloon rocking. And down here, bricks doing tricks. Balloon rock. Another building. Where was this at? Maybe Australia or something like that. You gotta go to the group and you'll check it out. It's in the group. It looks like there's an aperture right here, just closed in. And they tell you these are what they call these things. These, they come to me in just a second. Not the unconformity, the other one, sedimentary layers. That shit's so funny, man. Oh, shit, this happened to pile up right here. not here. This right here. It's all piled over billions and billions of fucking years. Yeah, there's some good shit. Cooked out. In the melt down here as well. And this is the same place, different building, but same place. Another one is cooked out, and we got the vegetation on top coming in. Brick lines. And they're called the sedimentary layers. And all the rubble out here. All this fucking rubble. The rest of the building. From downstairs, you go up in there. I'm about to stay. What the hell? Look at this melt right here. Oh, that's different. Smooth edge around it. Smooth melt on it. Not jagged like a lot of these other ones. I believe it's at the same place. Brick lines all through here, of course. The aperture right here. The same structure, same stuff we see at the other place, but since this is in the water, they just tell you this is the natural formation. This is sedimentary layers and dumb shit, you know. The other one they can't get away with, like, okay, that's 3D bricks. We gotta tell you that this one here, they gotta tell you is a building. It's the bricks and the rest of the building that it's attached to. They can't tell you it's a natural formation. Dirty bastards. They would love to call this natural. They can look inside. Look how high it is with the melt. All this shit inside. I mean, you're way up here. You should be down here. Right? This shit's all melted inside. Nothing around. Even to the day. And they're going to tell you this is 1,000 years old or however many. I mean, fuck it. There's nobody, no neighbors now. What was there back then? I mean, what were we supposed to think off the narrative they give us? Shit, are you crazy? You're talking about isolation. I think that's what happened. Yeah. Where's the what's this? Right? This is all building, but it looks like fuck you take your dirt bike up this. Right? All through here. It looks like aperture, little archways, huh? All through here. We get inside this mess here. This melt. It's all melted. Looks like a mountain, but it's melted. Look at this. Now, I don't know, are they using this as a walkway now? They're part of the wall at one time of the building. Now it's melted down. Same with this here, melted down. You're starting to see the inside of the building now because the wall has melted open, and now you see the interior part. Not sure about this thing here, what was going on with this, but I did notice this brick wall back here. So brick back here, great possibility this is brick an X factor, but when people do fucking build these huts and shit out of clay, you know, and throw grass and shit in here, so you know, and throw that hay on there and put that clay mud through there and make shit like this. So I don't know what this shit is. So, but we got brick in the back. You got little pieces of shit up in here, so I don't know what they did here. They get crafty. But this here is the pocket of survival of this building. The building has been X factored, of course, but you still have a pocket in here. Now this here could have been maintained in the last 50 years, 60 years, and now it's been not so been taken care of. It could have been painted, recently in the last decade. I don't know. Doesn't look too good now. Maybe it's no longer being used. It's personally too, so you never know. Yeah, I think it's the same. That's the same place we just saw. We'll skip that one. So we got this, whatever this is. We got this, which is just like this. And we got brick in between. And we got brick in between this shit here. So you can see the bricks in between there. But this shit, what is this shit? What is all this shit here? What is this mess? Why are you building something of this magnitude here? Something this elegant in the middle of nowhere, but yet you have this shit here like this. I mean, we wouldn't sit here and think this was finished product like this. You have this here, 90 degrees right into this shit here. We got another nice sharp into this shit. Got some bricks going in here. You have to understand this thing's been melted. Now, must have forgot to put those other pictures of the moldings because this here, I don't know what's dripping down here. It's melted over. This could have been a molding going across, melted down, rock curtain over. We don't know what it was, or it could have just been another level, just rock curtain over. But this is dripped over. It's blanketed over, so it's closing this off. These are still open. Well, these are still accessible. People walking around up here. This is down below. And this is, I think, a tourist area, I think. That's why it's maintained. You're walking around up here. Well, I guess maybe down here you walk. You're below up here. You're down here. Once again. Cooked out, melted. Nobody's carving nothing. No dinosaurs. No, here's the same picture there. No cooked out. You got the brick in between. This is the video. This place just kept going and going. So I did a bunch of screenshots, but look at all these dwellings. I mean, it's a massive, massive complex up here on the top. I mean, everywhere you turn. I mean, the height of this down here to up here. I mean, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet up in the air. And they're telling us that they carved this. But in the meantime, you have perfect blocks over here, if you want to just call them blocks, right? Blocks. And a lot of these, you have blocks inside. I mean, why would anybody in their right mind that knows how to build like this want to carve anything to live? All you have to do is build this right here. I guess this was only smart person said. I don't have fucking 80 fucking years to carve a doorway. I'm just going to build a building. We're good. You guys keep doing that dumb shit. This is just to show that, yes, they do repairs, right? Even on shit like this. There's nothing on the other side. Like it's a room, you know, just a tourist attraction. So they got a little money. They put some shit up here and fix it up and make it look a little newer and keep the people coming. Maybe get all this shit out the way and put a walkway there. Don't know what it looks like now. Once again, what's this? What is all this? Get up here to some structure, but what's this? What are we dealing with? Right? Are we dealing with more structure? Where's the structure? Where's the terra firma? And standing on top of the melt. He has the archway behind him, so he's up on top. It's all melted down below. He should be way down here somewhere. He's up on top, above it. These are arches here. He should be way down there, but this is all melt. The brick flood. The brick ash. Once again, here's the rock coming down. Right? Yeah. The brick lines. Let me say the brick lines. The brick lines in here. It's just that we know this building where a lot of times we point out brick lines on something that they're calling a coastline or a mountain. You have the same brick lines, exact same brick lines, same pattern, same stuff we see over and over and over. It doesn't matter where it's at. You see the same evidence, same stuff. Most of the stuff is in different locations, but you see the same stuff. We see these brick lines starting to go wonky. Maybe even starting to terrace a little bit. Doesn't look like they're straight. Looks like they're starting to terrace a little bit. This stuff is completely melted. It's like digging into the side of a mountain. Now we know what it is. Digging into the side of a building. But we just have the brick ash. Up here, it looks more like what we would call dirt. And right here, you would say right away, oh, that's structure. So I go up here and do it. This is dirt. This is cooked out brick ash. Building coming down, sliding, melting, right? Melt. Let's sit it down. Cooked out. Almost turned to sand. I mean, it's crystallized. It's cooked. You go rub your hand on it. It's gonna be like what sand looks like. The interior of the building. The rest of it's gone. Put this in the water and they call it natural formation. This here has some cooked out brick on it. On the top. Not sure what this is here. But it's built on top of this, or this is put this on the outside. I don't know. But this looks like it's cooked out over here. But this is definitely cooked out over here. This building could be a newer building built in the last 100 years. Who knows? This here definitely not. Look at here. I'm not sure what's going on here. Why it's all rocked up like that. As far as with this molding going across, I'm not sure. But definitely the bricks all had altered states of matter here, here, and here. It's just a decorative, just for decoration, and then it rocked up inside of it. Who knows? I don't know. Did they put this here afterwards? I doubt it. It made no sense. But definitely cooked out, balloon rot. This is all due to the X Factor event. They don't build like this. This is all X Factor event, cooked out. And here we go, another building cooked out. Your brick lines that look like a lot of those sedimentary layers. And you see how this is probably was much higher. These don't look high at all. This is all brick flood down here. These are probably 20 feet archways or so, if not more. They're not higher. Look at the melt on top, also melting down. I mean, this X Factor was no joke. Melting out, expansion, X Factor. We looked at this picture earlier. A similar picture anyway. This one has more brush in it. Let's see if we can see through that. An entrance here, and I'm sure it is probably endless. Going inside here is probably humongous throughout, not just the main church, main seating area. That is fortress in there. Staining right here, dripping down. Not sure where this is at, but the wall in the background looks damaged. I think that is it. What the fuck are you gonna get at? All right, let's see. That. And sorry guys, I didn't see these comments and stuff. What is up, everyone? Thanks for coming in. We'll go through these comments real quick. There we go. Go down some. What's up, Odin? What's up, Fred? As of what is up? Thing. What's up there? Oh, all right, about to close this out. Appreciate everybody coming through. If you got it, pass it. Throw that up there. True Seeker 69. Make sure you guys check her out. Keep spreading the truth. That's all we can do. And hope that it's easier for the next generation. They don't have to go through these lies and deception, and which all turns out to be money. I mean, we know space is fake, and we still got to fucking pay taxes for fake space exploration. They still steal it from us. All these lies out there that we know are lies, they still take our tax money. It's a damn shame. So hopefully, we can stop that shit. So it'll be so apparent that the next generation don't have to pay these fucking fees for every damn thing, every lie they have out there. Hey, you're welcome. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll get another one out this Saturday. It's just been busy with other things, man. My baby keeps me busy. But this one was supposed to be on Saturday, and I didn't put it out. And then I was gonna put it out next Saturday. I was like, you know what? Let me put this bitch out. So all right, everyone. Break love to everyone. Like I said, keep putting that truth out there, and love and good vibes. Keep putting out love and good vibes out there, and you'll get it back one way or another. All right, everyone. Brick love to you. Take care, and each one teach one. One love. Brick love. I'm out, y'all.